Going on, everybody? Back in iRacing, running the BMW this time in the GT3 tests practice thing to help you all decide what GT3 you want to get or run for Daytona, since that is coming up. The BMW, I feel like, is lap time wise the fastest. It feels like it's the fastest, but it's less stable than kind of everything. The turn-in is up par with like the Audi, and it has better grip, but like it doesn't turn as well. Like the initial turn the wheel, it feels like it's fast, but the center turn does not feel as good as. I guess that's another issue. It does kind of come around. I think I just had traction off, but that's another thing with it. When I've driven it, it does feel like the rear, like, it turns one of the better, like, best initial kind of turn, like them fast corners, it turns pretty good. Center, like these low speed corners, it is not close to one of the best, like, turning wise. Like there, it wasn't bad. It's just the initial kind of turn. It's good, and then once it gets to center, it just doesn't have enough for it. Power wise, it doesn't seem to be too powerful. That's one thing that's kind of unfortunate, is it's not too fast on the straightaway. It's not up there with the Lamborghini or the Audi. But seeing this, it doesn't seem to be too bad. I think obviously any one of these, you guys could probably be one of the faster guys, like fastest in the lobby. If you guys pick one car and just kind of run with it. This is one of the cars where I think it probably would be the fastest if you get the car down, but you're not. It's racing wise, I think it'll be a struggle because it doesn't turn as well, and the straightaway speed is not as good as the Lamborghini, or for what you guys will see, the Ferrari. It does struggle with kind of third gear, kind of mid-third gear to fifth gear power. It feels like it is slower. You kind of feel it, which is unfortunate, but it'll still go. It's just that kind of turn in is good. You get to center, it doesn't. Exit, it's a little unstable. It's hard to kind of get the handle on, but it does drive off pretty good once you do get the power down, like there. Normally it's a bigger issue. Not in this. It's pretty planted, pretty stable. See, it's still waiting. We'll see what we are at the line. I think we were only hit 172, if any. But brakes feel pretty good. Not spectacular or nothing, but it does turn pretty good. I mean, I didn't really overdrive it. I was in third gear, and it pushed pretty wide right there. That's one thing that kind of is not questionable, but I mean, it pushed right there. So, like, that chicane speed is not the best, but 44.5. So I think I ran a 44.2 in the Audi and a 4 in the Lamborghini. So we're going to pull up right here and do a little acceleration test. So hold on. Wait. 3, 2, 1. First gear, it seems to be pretty good. Yeah, it definitely gets past the Audi. It definitely doesn't get to the point where the Audi does. We're already at 150, and yeah. Let's see what we are at the end of this right here. For braking, maybe 170. Barely 171. We were hitting 173 in the Audi and Lamborghini. Wow. Yeah, it definitely has a power disadvantage, which I think will hurt. I will actually try to do top speed and see what it can get to. I'm pretty sure it'll be 170, just kind of gear and stuff, but I guarantee it probably won't get there as quick. Yeah, it's definitely down on power, which is going to hurt. Like racing, it probably won't be too bad. Just in general, like racing, trying to pass in race, it's going to be difficult, especially because this is a more power track. So this is not going to be one of the best picks. Maybe for like a short track, probably wouldn't be too bad. But let's see. 178 in the Audi and Lamborghini before the cones. This does about the same spot, so it'll hit the same top speed. I don't think it's power-wise, it's just not there. Either power or gear. It just doesn't have it, which is, yeah. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Full brake, shift. It's got pretty good brakes. I mean, that's one thing about it. It does have pretty good brakes. With a 5 on it, there is no dashes to change, so it's a point down on me, for me. But yeah, it's okay burnouts. Yeah, it's not got enough power. I will actually, let's see, go back to the straight line test and see. So right here. Oh, wait, lap before. No, lap before. Yes, okay. So looking at it, we were at 100. We were at 100 right about here in the Audi. Probably here in a Lamborghini. We hit it at the line. I could visually see it. I mean, the cone was there, but that ain't gonna matter. So that's kind of one thing, noticing or looking at it, like we're already at it at 100. 150 wise, let's see. It definitely bogs a little bit. Not bog, but it doesn't get just doesn't have the power. It doesn't have the same power, which I think we would hit it. I think we hit like 150 about here-ish. You could definitely see it. I show it in the Audi. Like we hit it about in between here, in between these two lines, but it doesn't even hit it until it's after that one. Which, it sucks, but it turns. It's one of the better turning ones. Like slow speed corners, it definitely, or high speed corners, it's not. Low speed, it's pretty good. But obviously I ran off on my fast lap in the chicane. So that's the one thing that's not too good with it. But this kind of speed, like this right here, turning speed, isn't as good as the Audi and even the Ferrari or the Lamborghini. So that's kind of one knock on it. The brakes do seem to be pretty good on it. I think it's got one of the better brakes. Drive off speed seems to be pretty good once you get power down. That first gear and second gear, it's on par. If you watch, like, it's not too bad. And like off the dig in first gear, it's not too bad. I think it's one of the better ones. It's just once it hits, I think once it hits third gear, it doesn't go anywhere. That's when it just kind of loses power, which that might be it. It might lose power, might not be as powerful, but in all, if you get it down, you can run it. I think it's more like the Audi than the Lamborghini on, well, I don't know, because it's kind of, a mix in between. Lamborghini's more power, but Audi turns a little bit better. But it's kind of in between of like the bad parts. It's got less power like the Audi, but it doesn't turn as well like the Lamborghini. Like this is what I mean. We only hit 172, or 170, just in general. That's kind of what I mean, but do run a little wide, which is the thing, but we only hit 173 at the line too, so my brakes are good, so. Steadiness, I do like completing the 24. I think this may be one of your better cars. It just, I doubt it will be kind of competitive. If you get the right setup, maybe. It just, if you up the downforce, the base setup's already at 3. But if you up the downforce, it struggles. So, just straightaway speed, you're going to be losing time just everywhere. Like, as soon as you get at a wide open spot, you're losing time. You could really tell it on the infield too, just even if draft, and obviously big oval, you're going to lose it. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.